So I came across this Gordon Ramsay's £13 million London pub, and it had to be 13, and of course, what's today, the 13th? But and of course, you're seeing other things happen just now, which are would give one pause for thought on the 13th. But you could argue it's fuckery on steroids, but let's not look too deeply into it. Anyway, so Gordon Ramsay has been left furious after one of his pubs in London was taken over by squatters. Now, the chances of that happening, and apparently it's 6 professional squatters. Now, I just thought the timing of this was, well, convenient, considering, and it's YouTube recommendations, but I'm seeing an awful lot of examples of squatters in America where they have apparently rights, and all they need to do is drum up some lease, whether it's legal or not, be there within a certain amount of time, and from then on in, you as the owner have to take them to court at great expense and all the rest of it with no guarantee of an outcome. And of course, they're quite happy to go from one place to another, because I would argue it goes back to the councils and networks and whatever else, so they'll be able to tell them because they have access to where's empty and where's full, But remember, go back to by 2030, you'll own nothing and be happy. And let's be honest, how disenfranchised, how dissuaded are many at the moment who have the wealth to buy property with the focus on renting it and thus gaining some income from it? Well, in this new world order, they certainly don't want that, unless, of course, you're a corporation. That's a different kettle of fish entirely. So, yeah, I look at this, call me cynical, but I just think the timing sucks, I mean, ultimately, let's be honest, there's people who believe, that, hey, if everybody's struggling and there's empty places, well, we should be in there. But historically, that never ends well. It really doesn't. And I'm no fan of Gordon Ramsay. I think, by and large, it's overpriced shite. And let's face it, how much money does the guy need to say, do you know what? I think I'll just retire now and relax, knowing that I never have to worry about a day in my life. But you see, when they sign up on the dotted line, they really, whether it's pop stars or whatever else, they really have to keep at it till basically the day they die, by and large. But anyway, you could be, it's another one that you could talk for hours about. But squatting should never be a thing, because let's be honest, it is theft. It is theft, yeah? And although people have been encouraged, surprisingly, or maybe not so, especially over the last few years, to come up with any excuse, for example, to not pay your rent. Listen, I'd love to afford a property. I'm in the situation where I have to rent. But you know what? The last thing I'm going to be is a stress to the landlord. Mine's paid well in advance, because I know that no matter what that individual's doing in life, I should be the last issue in it. Because of uncontrolled immigration, it is frightening what rents are at the moment, and ever going skyward, and by design. Yeah? So at some stage, let's be honest, you'll be happy enough to be in some sort of collective pod. Not unlike, a dormitory. Yeah, that's part of the plan for so many things in the near future, but people are in denial about it. So yeah, there's always a reason behind the reason. Your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.